Greetings and welcome to the first video edition of the Weekend Connections from Immanuel Church. Now, I was thinking this morning back to the time when I first learned that Jesus was not a carpenter, at least a carpenter as we understand. Now, where we always get from the Bible that he was a carpenter was from verses like Mark 6, verses 2 and 3. Let me read that to you, where the word says that when the Sabbath came, Jesus began to teach in the synagogue, and many who heard him, they were amazed. Where did this man get these things, they asked. What's this wisdom that has been given him? What are these remarkable miracles he is performing? Then verse 3, isn't this the carpenter? Isn't this Mary's son and the brother of James, Joseph, Judas, and Simon? Aren't his sisters here with us? And they took offense at him. Now, you're going to say, well, didn't you just tell us that you learned he wasn't a carpenter, and didn't you just read that he is? Well, here's where the catch is. The word carpenter in the Greek is the word tekton, and that word is better translated builder or contractor, or maybe even engineer in the ways that we understand that word today. So what Jesus was he was like his father Joseph, his adopted father Joseph. He was a builder or a contractor. Now think about that for a second, because that means that Jesus was about building new things, like a contractor, or perhaps going into an existing building that was decaying or falling apart and putting it back together. This morning I was thinking back to when our church building was first going up, and the project had sat for a long time, and we hired an engineering firm ran by Randy Mosby, who now goes to our church. Randy's job was to come into the building to figure out everything that was wrong with the building and to make recommendations to us as to how to bring it back to a structurally sound building. And I remember when I first got Randy's report, it was over 300 pages long, and I just about fell apart. But think about your life for a second. If Jesus were to come into your life today and write an engineering report on it, what might he discover? Well, I can tell you this. As we sit in that building every Sunday, we know it was for the good of that building and for the structure of that building. So keep that in mind next time you think of Jesus. He's not that guy probably who was in a little carpenter shop building a table or a chair, like I've seen many pictures of him through the years. Jesus was the son of a carpenter, the son of a builder, a contractor, maybe even an engineer in today's terms. And remember this, that's what he wants to do in lives today. He wants to build new lives, and he wants to repair broken lives. Surrender to him today and let him do that. Well, we're just hours, in fact, away from our Sunday celebration. We want to invite you to that this Sunday. We're going to hear the story of a desperate housewife whose encounter with a man who is not her husband causes us to learn a few management lessons about life. So we look forward to seeing you on Sunday for our Sunday celebration at 9:30 a.m. Catch up with us on Facebook. You can go to www.facebook.com/mychurchfamily and like our page there and stay up with us through the week. God bless you and have a great day.